Welcome to the News Hour. With 4 days to go until Election Day, Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump have dueling rallies planned in battleground Wisconsin tonight, mere miles away from each other.
But the home stretch is not without bumps in the road. Today, foreign threats of election interference sprang up in another swing state of Georgia. But we begin tonight in Michigan with Trump's latest stop on the campaign trail. Laura Barone-Lopez begins our coverage.
Donald Trump rounding the final lap of his third presidential campaign today, sticking with his anti-immigrant closing message.
All those people that illegally come across the border with their open border policy are taking the African-American jobs away.
The former president rallied in Warren, Michigan this afternoon, after stopping at a cafe in Dearborn, where he doubled down on comments he made last night. In Glendale, Arizona, he sat down with a controversial ally, former Fox News personality Tucker Carlson. At the center of their conversation, one of Trump's most outspoken Republican critics.
Is it weird for you to see Liz Cheney, that'd be Dick Cheney's repulsive little daughter, running against you with Kamala Harris?
Liz Cheney, the former Wyoming representative, crossed party lines to endorse and campaign for Kamala Harris. Trump talked about Cheney in violent and threatening terms.
The reason she couldn't stand me is that she always wanted to go to war with people. His daughter is a very dumb individual, very dumb. She's a radical war hawk. Let's put her with a rifle standing there with 9 barrels shooting at her, okay? Let's see how she feels about it. You know, when the guns are trained on her face.
This must be disqualifying.
Today, Harris told reporters Trump's rhetoric is dangerous.
Representative Cheney is a true patriot who has shown extraordinary courage in putting country above party. Trump is increasingly, however, someone who considers his political opponents the enemy, is permanently out for revenge, and is increasingly unstable and unhinged.
In a post on X, Cheney gave a cautionary response, writing, quote, "This is how dictators destroy free nations." Arizona's top prosecutor is reportedly investigating whether or not the remark crosses into a death threat under state law. That kind of rhetoric from Trump, in addition to his racist Madison Square Garden rally, has battleground voters who only recently made up their minds breaking for Harris by double digits. That's according to a Harris campaign official's accounting of internal data. Harris is also in the Midwest today, making a final push with multiple stops in Wisconsin, her first in Janesville.
We have just 4 days left. 4 days left. In one of the most consequential elections of our lifetime, and we have a lot of work still to do, but I know who's here. We like hard work. Yeah. Hard work is good work. Yeah. Win.
Meantime, both vice presidential candidates were in nearby Michigan today. Harris's running mate, Governor Tim Walz, in Detroit.
Folks, I get it. You're tired, you're stressed, you're ready for this thing to be over. There's one antidote to this, and it's the best one. Go out and vote for Kamala Harris to be president. That's it.
To vote for Kamala Harris is to vote for more of the same.
And Trump's partner on the ticket, Senator J.D. Vance, in Portage, before jetting off to North Carolina.
It is a vote for more of the same incompetent and failed leadership. And I think the state of Michigan, we're going to vote for a change.
In the final days, Trump's campaign has steadily ramped up lies about election fraud. It all comes as foreign adversaries are interfering. This video that circulated on X purports to show Haitian immigrants illegally voting for Harris in several counties in Georgia. U.S. intelligence officials said today the video was manufactured by Russian-influenced actors to, quote, raise unfounded questions about the integrity of the U.S. election and stoke divisions among Americans. Georgia's Republican Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger, called the video of Haitians voting, quote, obviously fake, and urged Elon Musk and other social media leaders to take down such disinformation. On the campaign trail, it's full speed ahead before the polls close on Tuesday. Both candidates will end their nights in the Milwaukee area, the heart of the Badger State, where polls say it's a complete toss-up. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Laura Barone-Lopez.